What did
Yes,
you think?
the box set. Yeah.
What did you think?
I like Unstuff. I keep saying it because I bought a bunch of the last Unset, and I really want to make
I want to make a cube.
some new the un, new un like Uncommander stuff just for the fun of it.
I want to make a cube with unstuff, so I'm like,
That'd be
I
cool.
want to. I'm probably gonna get 2 sets of that unset. Honestly, I know you wouldn't mind the babbling, which is why we're still here live streaming. I just wanted to split it up so that I could upload it as a separate chunk. All right, so over here
Oh my god.
in my box.
So I found the worst commanders for legendary commanders. There
Okay,
are a bunch of like CMC seven that are just
Sabo
a
Tabak is one of
creature.
the Sabo
Beartooth Warbeard,
lady something or other.
Jedith, Agita,
Lady something. She's
Ojanine,
a 7/2 or 7/3 with first strike, and that's it.
late, yeah, late. It
Lady
was
Orska or whatever.
late Orca, which is literally just a legendary creature demon, which is a 7/4 for 7.
So I don't know what
There's like a lot of
colors.
legend. There's a lot of legend, like on the uncommon legends from legends, legendaries from
I
legend.
don't know what colors my wall deck is gonna be, but I have a bunch of like this is where it started right now. This is all I have for the wall deck. Just some random cards. I got the
Nice.
foil vent sentinel. That's a key. It's a key one, right? So,
Wrong camera for me.
oh, that's right. Here, vent sentinel. Can you see it now?
Yeah, I can see it now.
Okay. I do have, and it's not good, but I'm gonna throw it in anyway because I have it. It's a signed wall right here.
Nice.
It's not a great wall; it just prevents 1 damage. But dude, it's signed, so who cares? I got a werewolf deck I'm working on. I'm beginning the parts for a rhino deck, which here's my key piece for that. I got a signed charging rhino,
Nice.
and what else am I building here? I've got 2 hippos. I repeat, I've got 2 hippo cards. I've got a foil momentum, which is an enchantment from Urza's Destiny, and I got this random hippo common. Like, okay. Oh, and I also started this thing. Keep an eye out for this for me. This is gonna take a long time to build. I'm trying to build an all foil signed Kabu deck. You work at a card store. Please help me out in getting more Kabus that are signed in foil.
Sure.
Thank you. I've got 2. I've got Kabu Titan and Kaldura Kabu. They're like my favorite creature types. And I just happen to have 2 of them, and I got the wild idea. I'm like, I'm going to slowly build this deck. So I've got 2 cards right now. I've got there's a promo on eBay for the red-green, I want to say it's Fury Kabu, but that's not right. It's called Furin's Kabu in French. And the problem is it's in French, and I hate foreign cards, because I want to be able to read my cards.
Yeah, they're stupid.
I'd rather be able to read my cards. It's nothing against foreign
Yep.
language people. I've got 1 card for this deck, which is my Plague Carriers deck. The big thing is I got to spend $14 on a foil
I don't mind
for
if someone's
Plague
using
Lord.
like a simple card in like foreign, but it's like here's a card that has like a giant block of text, and you're
Right?
just like, like
Oh,
okay, and then like they try and repeat it, and just like, well, you're not repeating it exact.
this is one. I need to get. I have a commander in mind. It's Magnus, Lord Magnus from Legends or from Chronicles specifically, because it's 50 cents, whatever. But here's my elk deck. I actually have almost a ready to build elk deck. I've got almost all the creatures ready
Nice.
for it. I recently bought foil great sable stag, so I could put this in my deck, the non-foil into my deck. The foil went to my cube. I literally did $100 order for just cube upgrades.
Nice.
It was just a bunch of every cheap foil I could find that was less than $1, basically, until I ran out of money. That was all the money I had saved up for Magic, and I was gonna buy more Eldraine because I thought Eldraine was gonna be more. I wanted more Eldraine, which I do, but I had literally canceled
Yeah,
a box order just so I could make the singles order instead.
Nice. Yeah, I was hoping there'd be. I was really hoping for a little more like I don't know, a more perfect knight commander, and I really didn't get one.
I used the black
Uh,
white one personally from Dominaria.
well, the thing I was really hoping for is I want to do a Voltron deck. Is the one of the other half sides of that.
Yeah, you want the
So,
other one.
so no, the knight's the new one. I'm trying to. I found a build that I liked, and I'm going around picking up cards for it. I have a couple hits from a couple people that are going places.
Nice. I got a mostly built ape deck also.
Nice.
I even
I'm
have
really
bought a foil of that legendary.
cool.
So I just gotta
I
find it
have
in there.
current
Yeah.
high hopes for interestingness from Ikora, Lair of the Behemoths, the two sets
Oh, I
out,
cannot wait for that.
just to see what they do
It's
with
a
it.
kaiju set, dude.
Yeah,
That's
I have really high hopes. So I'm hopefully Mark Rosewater doesn't fuck me again. But you never know.
and then I have it,
Theros is gonna be interesting just to see what kind of enchantment shenanigans we're gonna do again,
and this
if
is
at
a
all.
mostly foil mercenaries deck I've been building. Just mono black mercenaries, just for heck of it, for the heck and heck of it. So yeah, I've got decks I'm building. I've got a spider deck that I need to get the Ishioka for. I've got a boar deck and a wolf deck that I'm working on. The boar deck's almost done. Also, I just need to get the Rays and Forerunners or whatever, and the Boar God. Those are the two big purchases. Those are kind of expensive. Oh, and the big one, I finally got a commander for it. I've got Savala and her elephants, so I'm working on the elephants. That's almost done, actually. That one's a few steps away. But yeah, this whole box here, these are all decks in progress. So. And then current built decks I have over here. I'm kind of fudging around with this Vela the Nightclad deck, which has a bunch of creatures that do something when they come into play.
Mm-hmm.
And then I have this enchantment. Let's see here. A bunch of the creatures return creatures or return themselves. But there is a specific card. It's an enchantment. I think it came in one of the more recent commander decks, actually. Let's see if I can find it. Here it is. Cunning Invasion. Whenever a creature you control becomes blocked, you may return it to its owner's hand. So
Oh yeah.
I play a bunch of things that come into play and deal, return a bunch of creatures to your hand, like a bunch of jellyfish or whatever, and then you're like, ah, fuck. And then I attack you with those jellyfish mercilessly until you're forced to block them and return them to my hand. Forced to block! You must block or I'll poke you to death with them. Die by jellyfish stings.
That's cool.
That's the idea.
Yeah.
How are you worn? I'm tired but awake. I don't know what that means. How are you worm? Oh. I have an Estrid, the Mask deck. This is my newest concoction. This is Kuro's Cult. This is all witches. This is my witch deck. It's a black human deck, really, but it's 90% witches. So I got like assigned Kuombaj witches, and just a bunch of other. I got Zathra. I'm gonna upgrade this to the promo because it's only like $1. I've got like Kindly Stranger, and I've got a bunch of curses in here. So it's just a bunch of curse stuff. A foil spite. This is a dumb card. No one plays with this card. Why am I playing with it? Because no one plays with this card. So the only reason I use Kuro is because he's the only black legend that I have that's mono black that I have multiple of. That really I'm not gonna probably have in a lot of decks because he's not very good. Then I've got this Barry Golden Feather and his. Here we go. This is the one. Ariel Knight. This is what you want for your night deck. She's the best for your night. She's riding a cat.
Nice.
Meow meow meow. Kitty kitty kitty.
What's the name?
Her name's Ariel. Ariel. Aryel. Knight of Windgrace. Oh, and the other new one I built was Grismold, the Dread Sower. He's the guy who makes everyone get a plant token at the end of turn. That's a weird green-black token sacrifice deck. My famous Serac and his Bear Force deck. Watch any more bear tokens for? Oh yeah, and I used to have what's his name? Kodama the North Tree, like as my commander for my mono green deck, but I pulled Yorvo. So from the new set, so I'm like that's the ticket. It's a 3-drop. I can get him out early usually. And I got my stupid annoying enchantments deck with Taigam Sidisi's hand job.
Make
And,
sure.
yeah.
Charge my headphones for
And then a bunch of
tomorrow.
stupid fucking tribal decks that no one should ever play. Why does someone need an oof deck? I don't know, but I've got an oof deck. I also have a clone deck where all I do is steal your creatures from your deck. Not from play, from your deck. Or graveyard. And clone things. That's it. That's all I do. It's just like 40, it's like 35 clones. Or clone-like creatures. It's more like 20-something clones, but... Also, I've got a bunch of big fucking bomb creatures, so that if no one else has anything to copy, I can still copy something cool. You're good, but exhausted from hunting for a perfect PC tower. Been cross-referencing and looking on Amazon and Newegg and using YouTube to find the best tower. I'm not sure if I should get a modular or non-modular. You should get a modular power supply, 100%. Guarantee every time. It's worth the extra expense because holy shit, cable management is such a pain in the dick without it.
Oh, yeah.
So, yes, cable management, trust me, you want a modular power supply. Pay the extra $10, $10, $15, $15.
And was he talking about getting the perfect case?
Yeah, he's looking for a perfect tower for his needs.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Does he have size limitations?
I don't know.
Because truthfully, if you don't have a size limitation, just going a bit bigger than you would expect, I feel. Because we got myself that big ass Cool Master case, and I love it.
Yeah, I wanted
a
big tower because then you had space to grow.
Oh yeah, do whatever the fuck you want in it.
I definitely say get a larger mid tower or a large tower if you can afford it, or have space for it.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm going with a larger tower now that I've got space under my desk. I got a measure under my desk so I don't crowd the tower because it needs to be able to breathe. But yeah. How many decks you got over there?
Me?
Yeah.
I have 5 in my case right now, and I have 2 set aside, and I'm currently trying to collect for another one. A Nitron deck.
Nitron deck, huh?
Knights that in Voltron. So yeah, I have the coin flip, and then I have the basis for the Urza commander.
Oh, I need an Urza so bad for my cube. Holy shit.
Yeah, so I have that, but I just found a build that I liked, and it needs like a ton of work to kind of
I'll never
fill
own
it out.
Urza because he's like $40 fucking or some shit.
Yeah.
If it's over $10, there's no goddamn way I'm gonna probably buy it.
Yeah.
Too fucking poor. Which is another problem. At some point, when I get to the point, there are a bunch of legends that are way out of my budget. So right now, I couldn't build for those guys at all.
Yeah, I printed up for this. I realized that color proxy printing is like really cheap. Mm-hmm. So I try my best to like get own my own copies of it, but like for just like if it's a deck I'm not quite sure I like want to like spend the money to like fill out. Like I discovered basically doing good color copies.
Oh, I don't know how that... Can you send me a bunch of proxies at some point? Because I need things like Cyclonic Rift for my cube, but I don't.
Yeah, so you can see I just marked off the symbol with a mark, so like at a glance I knew it was a fake.
Right on.
Because it looks like, just go to King. It's funny. I'm so old in this town that I keep calling what is now FedEx office is Kinko's because it was originally a Kinko's.
Always be Kinko's to me.
I know. So
I've actually been looking into buying a printer, like saving up buy a good printer to print proxies with, and just replacing all. And I want to replace every.
So expensive.
I want to replace every card in my cube with a proxy, and I just want so that way I can go and just play with strangers and like, oh, you stole my 14-cent proxy. What an annoyance.
Yeah. I mean, how many cards are in your cube?
About 800. It's a big cube.
800.
It's a big bitch. I need new sleeves too. Like, there's the thing. The cube is in such a disarray.
Doing Kinko copies, it would cost you $53 to print all that.
Nice. That's not bad actually.
No, when I see it was like 60 cents, like 60-some cents a page, and it's like 9 cards per page. It was just like, oh, that's cheap. It's like I have to resist the urge to be a complete like cheapskate and
that's
just like
not modular. Everything. You can tell because it's got a fucking snake coming out of it. It had to have a bunch of plugs on the face instead for modular.
Yeah, and if you can go a higher grade output than you think you might need, just for the flexibility. So
Always
if you only
go.
need like a silver, go gold, and if you only need a bronze, go silver. Or if you can't, just go gold every time.
If you can afford to go gold because it'll just save you a power bill. It's more
So
efficient.
yeah, such more efficient, and when you
Quieter.
need to upgrade component, it'll just be better.
It'll usually work for a long time.
Yeah.
But yeah.
If you can, it's always a matter of if you can afford it or you can like allocate it / everything.
Here's my cube. I need to get a new box for it. I need to get new sleeves for it. The cube is in a very sad state, physically speaking. It's here recently. Oh yeah, so I got some like basic shit like hey look, Mardu Woe Reaper, he's 50 cents. Look, a Savannah Lions, they're 50 cents. You know, like I started getting like really cheap ass cards. Oh, and I pulled a Charming Prince in one of my packs, so that went right to the cube. Because Charming Prince is so good. He's probably one of the best white weenies ever printed. He's so good. See what else did I get? A Adonato Vanguard foil. White weenie stuff.
Excuse me.
Things get a little weird in my 3-drop section. my cube needs to work. But I got like a foil militia bugler, but I got this fancy foil one. What is this from? What set is this from? Weird fucking frame, dude.
I can't really tell, but it's probably a promo then. Weird framing.
It's weird frame.
What is it? I mean, what is it? M what?
It's a militia bugler?
No, in the set.
Oh, M19
symbol.
it says.
Yeah, so M19 did they did some promo pack stuff, and it's probably just Friday Night Magic then. At the bottom right left, they list what it is.
Oh,
nowadays.
FNM. All right, yeah, it is.
Yeah, so it's an FNM promo.
Oh, nice.
I didn't realize that they were listing what the fuck the promo was until actually quite recently. I was just like, oh, that's really helpful at a glance.
Dude, Corsair, bronze, modular, that's a good one. Go for that. Like I have right now, I have a Sarah Angel until I get like battle angel Thune, or I need a Baneslayer Angel. Like I don't have that either. You know. I do have an Exalted Angel. I got some good angels. It's just, goddamn. Oh, and I got this Sun Titan because look at this artwork. This art was so cool.
Oh yeah, that one. That's nice.
I paid extra. I paid $2 whole for it, which is more than I normally pay for any card because I was like, that art is so cool. I want that in my cube. But yeah, like there's just lots of little things. There's a lot of commons and uncommons I could use for the cube. Yeah. I would like here's my cube list, but that's such a goddamn chore to type up. I could potentially send photos if you're interested in knowing what's completely in the cube. If you want to know the complete contents currently. Like I've got frivolous shit in here that I just like this flicker. This flicker could be replaced with probably a piece of removal. I probably don't have.
Things.
Yeah, there's a bunch of removal I don't have that's kind of essential for a cube. A bunch of low cost, like newer stuff that I just because I was out of the game for like another couple of years. It was only a couple of years ago when I last bought some stuff. Oh, and I splurged on this specific Oblivion ring. Is this specific art from Lorwyn?
Yeah, I don't know that one. That's some nice art though.
It's one of the original arts. I just really like that art. So like, yeah. Anything else in here that's of note? Oh yeah, I upgraded my Chroma's Vengeance to a foil. We got one of them foils now. From the Vault 20, apparently.
Ikora's designed it from the bottom up, so all the mechanics came first.
Oh, interesting.
So well, whatever theme it is, whatever
Drain
theme
is top down, so it's all theme first.
I don't know what I'd be interesting to know, like, if going through all the sets, being like which one's bottom up and which one's top down, and be like, see if there's a particular style I like, because like here, like Eldraine, it was like really hit or miss for me. I mean, there's
Yeah.
some cool stuff, but it was just like overall, it was just like eh.
Kamigawa's a
But
top
then
down
like,
as an example.
but then like, Ixalan, I loved. Like, I don't know. I wonder if that. I wonder what the
I
design
don't know if that was
philosophy
top
on that
down.
was.
I think one of my favorite ones are the Innistrad.
Mechanics first.
Innistrad ones, which are
You know,
top down. I like top down better. I really do. Anyway,
where
I got
it's the theme first.
theme is really important to me. That's why I love some like Canyon Minotaur. Nobody cares about the card. I like that card. It looks cool. It's got cool
Yeah,
flavor
but I
text.
mean, but the
It's just a
same
3
thing
3 for 4 mana.
is. I don't know. I just think I don't know, trying to shoehorn a mechanic in around something versus finding a cool theme for I don't know. It'd just be interesting because that's one of those things that they never really like list.
No, I feel
You'd
like
have
there's
to
no
like,
wrong way to do it either. Obviously.
yeah, I think that's where it comes down to, and I don't know. Like I said, if there was like if they had ever list what a particular set was designed as, it'd be interesting to be like, oh, I like that set. It's like, oh, apparently, like I like a bunch of top-down design sets versus like I hate a bunch of bottom-up
I
sets.
went after this specific foil promo because I like this art so much. Pride Mage.
Yeah.
Just like it's like little things like that. I'm not particular on art usually, but sometimes I am.
Yeah, sometimes like some art is just like really cool.
Like I need that
I know
user art
the,
for
the
the game.
worst the worst thing is having like for me for because like truthfully I more go for like a mechanics I guess,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't mind cool good theme. But like I hate it when there's like I think Core 20 had a bunch of cards that done by one particular artist. I was just like, this is gorgeous. I love it. And it's just like a bunch of just like common uncommon chaff. I was just like, ah, it's like why they got some great art for that.
Yeah.
I'm just like, it's just a bunch of chaff, common uncommon.
Like I go through some people's art, some artists' work, and try to find something I want to add to my cube, just to have the pieces of that person's art in my
No,
cube.
yeah, I know.
And I gotta go pee. I'll be right back. God damn it.
No
Crappy
problem.
bladder. I hate you.
I was peeing like a racehorse throughout the entire movie thing. 420. Comment. Dude. Looking at cards that no one can see but me. Looking at cards. There you are. Boop. Sure, gather. I just really like those couple cards he did. Oh, he did Force of Despair. Growing ranks. Nice. I did Infinity Elemental. Nice. Oh, I did Symmetry. Nice. Right.
Want a key, baby? You have 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. I'm closing the door. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. I didn't fall. We're good. I'm good. We're really good. Okay. Like I'm looking
So
at.
I found the artist specifically, and I was just like, oh, there's like only a handful of stuff that I like really like from like his work.
Okay. What artist
I
is
was
it?
just like Seb McKeon,
SEB.
SCB, and then
SEB. Okay. Well,
MC,
that should
MC.
give me Seb
Yeah,
McKinnon. Okay.
yeah.
And now I can.
There's like a bunch of them. I'm like, ooh, I really like that. And then like there's a bunch of them that's like, eh. The one that I really liked was where is it?
I want to get. I want a signed Yazamaya Elder from Urza's Legacy. Is that right? No, Urza's Destiny. Urza's Destiny. Because the one from Urza's Destiny is done by Ray Lago. And
Yeah.
since it's not available
Like,
in foil for cheap, I want a signed one.
Yeah, the one that I really liked was Bedevil.
Bedevil?
Just had some really great. I really like the art.
Oh, I need Abrupt Decay that from Seb. So there's that card from the promo specifically. I don't have an Abrupt Decay at all in my cube.
You did Assassin's Trophy, which is a great card.
Oh, I need I don't have any Assassin's Trophy. They're expensive. I will never own it.
Oh yeah.
Too expensive. And the cube's
Oh,
taking
fuck.
donations though. Hint, hint, hint. Oh yeah, Assassin's Trophy. Yeah, I could totally want that in the cube more than the other one actually.
He did Force of Despair, the new Force of line of stuff, and I love Force of Despair. I just don't play black enough to really make it work.
Bedevil. Oh wow, that's a really cool card.
It's really nice.
I could
It
use
was
that. in
luckily
cube, too.
it was a rare, and it's actually a pretty decent card too.
Oh hey, why don't be in my cube? Hey. But yeah. Oh, Death Sprout. Death Sprout's my cube also. Oh.
Yeah, he has some great art, and he's actually kind of versatile. It's like some of his stuff is just like you can't. It's like it is the same person.
I know. Something's like Dirge of the Dead's like almost what's the word? Abstract almost, you know?
Oh yeah, like Golly, I think is that the original artist. I think maybe probably.
Yeah,
not.
Golly. Yeah.
Ah, close. Phonically correct. Yeah, the one card I actually went out of my way from the new Force of lineup was Force of Negation, because it's basically a force of, but a force of will, but negate.
Hmm.
And I was just like, this is going to be ridiculous. And it still hasn't like spiked as much as I would hope it would. Like I went on my way and bought a couple when they were like the $30 range, and they've gone up to like 45. So I'm like, yay. At the same time, I'm like, all you fuckers.
Gambling
This
on
is-
modern cards is a real bad idea.
It's not just modern. It's a commander. It can be a commander greatness.
Yeah, but those cards don't go as high as say classic old school Magic. So I mean, it's like investing in that stuff's kind of like not
Well,
the best
unfortunately,
idea.
classic Magic is also fraught with scalpers.
Oh yeah. Oh,
and
people,
speculators.
fraudsters, people making
Buy
proxies
just
and trying to sell
buyouts
it to
to
you.
then relist because they think it might be worth
I mean,
something later.
it works that way though, because they buy it all out, the prices go up, and then they resell it, and it's like fuck.
Well, it goes up because they listed it at a higher price. The card itself is not worth the price they're asking, but they
Because
do
there's
it.
the only one on the market, it is actually, because eventually that's it. It's the only way to get it is to pay that one guy for his $4 for his fucking common.
Well, the thing is, it goes down. It just unfortunately it goes up instantaneously and goes down by millimeters.
Yeah, by inches.
Oh,
Awful. Force of Despair.
I love it.
That's
I hate the fact that it isn't as popular. I'm just
Oh.
like,
That's what my cube needs. Giver of Runes. Good lord, if I could afford a Giver of Runes, it'd go in the cube so fast.
Yeah, that's a penny or two, I think.
Mm-hmm. About $50, I think. It's
9, not too
9.
bad.
Oh, never mind. I'm not gonna be able to get that. I'm actually be able to get that one these days.
Yeah, there's Mother of Runes, which was pretty expensive
have
at
one
one
for-
point.
I've had one for a while though.
No, she's cheap too. I don't know which one.
She got reprinted a few times now. She used to be like a $5 uncommon. Way back in the day. I hate $5 uncommons. Yeah, dude. About $4 a pack US. That's about right. They're probably gonna go up in price here soon, though. They've been pushing a lot of premium products at way higher prices, which is usually a sign they're gonna try to raise the price of standard product too. Look, if they raise the price of standard product, but they increase the chances of foils and change the types of foiling,
Nope.
I'm sold.
Definitely not.
Probably
Definitely not.
No, of course not.
The Hasbro and Wizards of the Coast is still in panic mode due to the destruction of Toys R Us.
Mm-hmm.
So one of the biggest stupid things they're doing right now is they sold a ton of stock to Amazon, and Amazon selling like pretty much all of the Hasbro line stuff at distributor costs.
Wow.
Yeah. So you can basically buy like a D&D manual for distributor costs from Amazon right now. From Amazon. While like, distributors charge us the same cost.
Yep.
So fuck Hasbro.
This is why I'm specifically wanting to help a local game store, and since I don't have one.
It's a very good thing, and plenty of people do it, but some people are just like, why can't you be Amazon? And I'm just like, because
you don't buy enough product at one time. Look, if you want to buy 500 boxes, we can talk about Amazon prices.
Yeah, right.
Then I can take that loss, or take the minimal amount of money. Because I'm making it's about volume. That's why Amazon can do that. Because they order 10,000 boxes, and then they sell them.
But the problem becomes that, that's a whole discussion.
My biggest problem is they stopped doing MSRP, which is detrimental overall for the price of product.
Wizards, it was one of their things that's it's when people go, it's like, yeah. I've had a couple people be mad at us for basically selling some of the stuff that's already sold out at higher costs.
Oh,
because it's like, and we're just like, dude, like if you can, we've literally we will sell it at the cheapest model point, and like right now you cannot find it for cheaper than what we're selling it at.
I'm also looking to get a Beanstalk Giant and the fancy frame and foil.
Oh yeah, the showcase frame.
Yeah, that's what it's called. But yeah, that's another one to throw on. Rabid Bloodsucker. Hey, Seb McKinnon did a Rabid Bloodsucker from Origins. And I'm gonna add that to my bat deck. It's a vampire, but she's basically half turned into a bat.
Really nice. Vengeful Rebirth. That is gorgeous. You're an uncommon. The fact. Oh my god, that's so gorgeous.
Choose target players. Each of them searches their library for a card, and then shuffles the library. Oh my god.
Oh, Symmetrics?
That's expensive, isn't
it? No, because people are like, you give your opponent a really good card.
Give me 10 of them right away, because I need. That's the kind of budget shit I need.
What was it?
Scheming Symmetry. It's by Seb McKinnon. So if you're looking through,
I know. $4.
Yeah.
It's depending on what it is, but the great thing is two-headed giant.
Oh yeah.
Because it's 2 target players. It's not an opponent.
I like that.
So
idea.
you can also, it's a great 2-headed giant card. But it's just like you can basically in a multiplayer commander game, you can basically like you get a great card and then one of your whoever's like the shittiest, whoever's in the most shit, you give them a card.
Or who's gonna try to kill? Who's gonna in the power position, and trying to convince them not to kill you first, so you have a chance to stabilize and win. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, scroll down to Vengeful Rebirth and tell me that isn't a gorgeous art.
I'm at Toppelgeist. I'm getting there. Tower Defense. Oh, that's a good card. Oh yeah, Twilight Prophet. I need to get one of those. A couple bucks. What is it called again? Vengeful Rebirth?
Yeah, it's like pretty much near the bottom.
That is different art from the original printing. Pretty sure, isn't it?
It's an old.
Yeah, Alara
the
Reborn.
Ultimate
That's
Masters.
right. Alara Reborn. I do remember this card. Yeah.
There's the other art for it. It's just as awesome.
It's by Vance Kovacs. It's not as awesome. It's not bad.
Oh no, yeah, the new one's gorgeous.
Yeah, it's not good enough for like a cube, but I'd totally put that in a commander in a heartbeat.
Yeah, that is an art. Return card.
Vance Kovacs. Let's do your cards next. I'm gonna cover you up, Alex.
No, my face. I'm probably gonna run away pretty soon because I need food.
Actually,
I have to drive someplace.
oh, that's right, you do, huh? Demon of Death's Gate. God damn you! Why? Why? I need you.
Oh, they had an art. Oh yeah, Elsbeth is totally back. It makes sense. We all knew that.
I have like her
Damn,
one that makes
damn.
6-cast one that makes tokens and stuff.
Yeah, well, I was looking at the Gamepedia for this upcoming sets. I was seeing if there's any new stuff, and there's from China. There's an advertisement pit with a new Elsbeth, and I'm just like, yeah, we kind of knew she was coming back, especially since they killed Mr. G.
Man, I need to come back to California so I can come rifle through Seth's binders again.
We don't have binders; they're boxes.
Boxes, whatever. You know what I mean. They used to be binders. He used to make us binder everything. It was awful. I really hated bindering things.
No, it sucks all around. There's no good. The only good system is one where the customer can't touch it.
I need Whims of Fates. Starting with you, each player separates all permanent materials she controls into 3 piles. Then each player chooses one of her 3 piles at random and sacrifices those permanents. Yes! Yes! I love
That's
it.
stupid.
I put that in with my Warp World and my Alter Reality. There's a bunch of other like warping dumb red effects that I want to make a deck with. See, what I like to do is click. Let me make this so it's like not. Here we go. Click random. Go to that. And, oh, hey, look! It's Nev Mizzet, Firemind. Well, what other art has Todd Lockwood done?
Yeah.
Oh, Angel Despair. I actually just got a foil one of those for the cube. It's in the cube right now. Azusa, Lost But Seeking. I wish I had her.
Oh god.
One of those commanders I'll never be able to make a deck with because it just costs too much money.
Yeah. Jeez.
The original Borgiamus. Blinding Angel. Ooh, he did 2 of my favorite commons. Compassion Standard and Compassion Templar. Ooh, Delrake. I remember that. That was a good card. Sacrifice 3 black creatures instead of playing Delrake's mana cost. Let me guess. This is like a $10 card, huh? 48 cents! Are you shitting me? This card's so good, though. It's a 6/6 trample for 7 mana, but you can cast it by sacrificing 3 creatures. You're telling me in black you can't find some tokens to sacrifice? I need this for my deck.
Oh no, 150. Why?
For what?
Grimlock. MTG
Oh God,
card.
I wish.
The worst thing about it is that I had a chance to buy the full set, the full 3-pack set.
You didn't, like an idiot, huh?
For like $100.
You didn't.
Because when it originally came out, it was just like I was just like,
That's what we're talking about, guys.
like no way. It's like no way that's gonna be like sought after. It's a random card that no one cares.
Everyone wants it.
Apparently.
Magic collectors won't collect shit, dude. Look at this Ferocious King. Look at this. Look at this badass. Red, green, white. The best dinosaur commander. And he's not even a dinosaur. Unless you transform him.
On the other side,
Unless
he
you transform
flips. He
But you have to convert a
transforms.
transformer tool you own to its other mode. To
Yeah.
do it. I get one of those bot one-shot ones. So, ha! Hi! Transformed!
Oh, I have like right here. I have a real. I've transformed him too many times. I have a little wheelie.
I have that. That's right.
Yeah,
Here.
I love him.
I have him in car mode. for the very
Nice.
same reason. Because he's
I flip
transformed
back and
20
forth
times.
between them.
Yeah, all his joints are fucking loose now.
Oh, mine aren't super loose, but he's getting there.
Goblin Commando.
Hmm.
Heron's Grace Champion. I need that for one of my human decks. I'm getting pretty cheap. I'm gonna get the promo pretty cheap too. Carador Ghost Chieftain. I need one of those. Keep your eye out for one of those and get me one cheap because I need it for my bear decks. Because guess what? I gotta have all the bear things. I have almost every bear card. I'm missing Ursine Champion, which is from one of the commander decks. I'm missing what's her face? Green Planeswalker starts with a V. Vivian. I'm missing Vivian's Grizzly. I'm missing Vivian Arkbow Avenger. And I'm missing Vivian, one of the other Vivians, because they both have bears in the art.
Mm.
And that's a requirement to be in the bear deck. Bear in the art.
Some kind of bear.
Oh, and I need a Polar Kraken, because there's polar bears in the art, too. Lava Field Overlord. What the fuck? What is it? Assist. Another player can pay up to 7 of the spell's cost. When Lava Field Overlord enters the battlefield, deals 4 damage to a creature and opponent controls. Oh, that's cool. 2-headed giant card specifically, it looks like. Oh, dude, Todd Lockwood did Path to Exile. Nice. Quarry Colossus enters the battlefield. Put target creature into its owner's library just beneath the top X cards for X's number of planes you control. Whoa. Look at that hunk. Look at this hunk. He's so hunky. Journey to next random journey next card. That's a nickel. A nickel. I appreciate that. I appreciate things costing a nickel. That's my favorite cost for cards.
Oh yeah, Command Tower became standard legal because they printed them in the Brawl decks.
Except it does nothing because
it does nothing.
Produces
It's
0
hilarious. Same thing with Arcane Signet. It's just like it's standard,
I need
but it
Arcane
does
Signets. Oh my god, I need those Brawl decks so bad.
Yeah, well, hopefully, print the next wave. They actually print in an actual decent amount, so people can get all the stuff.
Yes, this case is great. I have had this case before, or I've had the previous version of HAF. I had a 900. I think it was like whatever the previous edition was. But yeah, dude, HAF, the Cooler Master towers are really good.
Oh, I love my Cool Master. It's so great.
But yeah, I need to
like I said, in my opinion, is go a bit bigger than you probably think. Just because that way, when you buy some later on, buy some new graphics card, and it'll just be like, well, it can't. My kit doesn't fit my case.
So yeah, the one big thing: keep your eyes peeled for a Yavimaya Elder from Urza's Destiny, and pimped in some fashion.
What Majiggy now?
Yavimaya Elder, the Ray Lago art from Urza's Destiny. No, this tower would be good for you, dude. You can go to the full tower if you want, but this tower is pretty tall as it is. The full tower is... I don't like the look of the full tower as much, but that's up to you, man. So yeah, do you see the card I'm looking for?
No, I'm standing.
I don't have it. I don't have it showing up. Do you know what I'm looking for? Look, you know what I'm talking about?
No, let me sit down and look. What we said, Lava Might?
Yavimaya Elder. It's a 2/1 for 3. You can sack it to put 2 basic land cards into play. In your hand, I mean. You can sack and draw a card. I've got a regular one already, but
with a Y, I'm assuming I'm hearing from this.
Yavimaya. Yeah. Yavimaya.
Weird face man.
Yes. Kindly old man.
Oh, you want the Urza's one, so he's like the shaman-y guy?
Specifically the Urza's art. It's the only time it was printed. I don't think there's ever been a reprint. If there was a reprint with a new frame, I'm taking new frame art because I like the new frames.
Yeah, it's completely Commander Anthology.
No, but that's the new art. I want the old art by Ray
Oh
Lago.
no, then literally the old one.
Yeah,
that's the only one.
So I'm looking for any kind of pimp for that. Signed foil. I think it has a foil. If I remember correctly.
Yeah, it's the only way to get it foil.
Or
it's basically $14 foil.
Yeah, or a signed one, or an altered one. And if you can find me any of those things, I will love you forever. I need this card for the cube. Specifically, it's the only Ray Lago art card that's actually worth putting in the cube. So.
Pretty okay. I mean, I guess 3 for 2 basics into hand isn't bad. And then pay 2 sack draw card.
Yep.
A little over cost, but his first ability is great.
His first ability is great because you can aggro with him, or you can just sack him if you run into walls or something.
Yeah. I mean, you're basically, like I said, getting 2 basics to hand,
and
3,
a card. Yeah.
and a card. And
2 basics and a card, you know? It's really good value, which is why I have it in my cube. A lot of people have it in their cubes, to be fair. But yeah, I'm just gonna get it. Like, if I'm sure you get people wanting to sell cards all the time, right? I mean, I assume the store doesn't buy signed cards. Most people don't.
Traditionally, no.
I'm interested in buying signed cards, so I don't know how you want to hook that up, but
We'll figure it out.
Like, if the store's not gonna buy it, let's not put these on the fucking internet. Let's get a good price for this shit. Because if it goes on the internet, it's gonna go for premium, and I don't want to pay for premium. We can get someone happy with a price that's less than premium. You know, I don't want to rip anybody off, but you know, someone's like, I don't give a fuck. I'm like, all right, $2 more than retail or whatever.
It's always a thing because I have to deal with people trying to sell stuff all the time, like all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
And one of the things is like tempering expectations.
Oh yeah.
Because so many people are like comics are worth thousands of dollars a piece, and you're like, no. Like 1% of 1% of comics have actual value. Everything else is not very expensive.
Yep, pretty much.
I've been I was bored.
Same with magic cards. 1% of the magic cards are worth any kind of money, and the rest are worthless paper.
Yeah.
That you can enjoy for less than $1.
I was talking to Ralph about that. I was just like, hey Ralph, like, you know, how many comics do you think exist? And we actually spent some time brainstorming a number, unique, individual issues.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just and it's like, okay, so we have that number. It's like, how many comics do you think actually have value? He's like, oh, this much. And then he's like, we're like, okay, so it's 1% of comics.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, that sounds about right.
And by true value, you mean more than $10, $20, which a lot of modern issues with
we were talking about more than face.
I know,
more
but
than
no.
Current face value.
I'm talking about a lot of those limited edition variants or whatever. They still hold value.
But
not the same thing as a $800 comic. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's same with magic cards. There's plenty of cards that are $8 to $20. And then there's 1% of the cards are $40 and over.
Yeah.
And then on top of it, there's even fewer cards that are $200 or over, and it's
there's very few in actuality outside of classic Alpha Beta.
Yeah, it's gotta be old.
Alpha Beta is its own thing, because even some common Alpha Beta shit is that's a lot of money. It's just it's a fucking comic. Oh, it's Alpha Beta. And it was fuck.
Worm disease? I don't know. Is there a bag and board for double thick magazines?
Double thick. So just something that's bigger.
Twice the size of the normal magazine. Because the regular magazine boards fit regular magazines, but double magazine boards don't fit in double.
So what we got? We magazine. Golden's not as big as that. Not really. There's probably there's some bag that will work.
Here, there's a company.
The worst of it is you just you would just ditch the board.
Go to BCW, go to their website, Don't order through the website. All their shit's on Amazon. Just find out what it's called. Find it on Amazon.
Yeah.
Save yourself some money on shipping. But BCW is a leading supplier of storage supplies for things that aren't owned by Ultra Pro.
Yep.
So things that aren't Magic the Gathering and Yu-Gi-Oh! And Pokemon, basically.
Well, there's a bunch of duplication between the two of them.
Well, they make generic stuff like sleeves and pages and stuff. I mean, like, all those exist because of the game market, because they don't do trading card shit anymore for the most part. They make some memorabilia holders, like baseball holders and shit like that, but that's really niche shit, so it's premium cost. Like, why is this baseball holder $20? Because nobody wants to buy them, because no one keeps baseballs and baseball holders, because there's very few baseballs people give a fuck about keeping.
Remember from Hidden Fortress, I was buying a bunch of random cases just because they were interesting. I got like a little golf ball case for a bunch of dice.
Oh my god, I don't remember this.
You remember? It was when from Ed, I was from Hidden Fortress. It was like that little cube. It was a little golf ball container from like Ultra Pro, and it was like I fit a bunch of D6s like perfectly inside of it. I had it in my HeroClix tin. Remember?
Vaguely. I didn't know that was a golf ball holder. That's hilarious.
Yep. Yeah.
Those mini D6s?
It was the D6s from the board game Wahaha.
Oh god, those are regular size D6. Yeah, they're just fancy.
No, they were mini.
Were they mini?
They were small. Yeah,
okay.
They were small.
Come on.
I literally bought a second set of that game just to get more dice.
Yeah, I remember that. I wish I still had that game. Damn it.
I do somewhere.
Oh,
I don't know
man,
your copy.
What's that?
I remember. Didn't I give you that extra copy?
Yeah, you did. That's why I wish I still had it.
Time and space. Yeah.
Most of my shit's gone, unfortunately.
Yeah.
A lot of the card games I packed away, but there was a bunch of Magic cards that never made it here. All my rares never made it here. My decks never made it here.
Ugh.
My cube never made it here. I'm guessing my cousin sold that shit. Probably to pay for fees that I owed him. Which is fine. It is what it is. But sucks all the same. Sucks all the same.
Mm-hmm. Oh, but yeah, but Ed had all those like crazy, all the crazy sizes things. You know, he even had like the hockey puck cases that were just like, what the fuck? It was like a nice square, like half-inch, like little case that was just like, and I just put random shit in it. It was, it's the acrylic plastic Ultra Pro case.
So I don't have any plant tokens, so I use these troll cards for plant tokens, like these little like the hairy trolls. Like it's like
nice
photos of fucking trolls. And then for the human deck, I have a breeding pit, so I need thrall tokens. And, oops, wrong window. Wrong one. Where's the thrall tokens? Here they are. Here are my thrall tokens. Let me grab them out. Stop falling. They're from a movie. Subspecies. These are the random zombies that get created by vampires, called subspecies. Nice. And then what are silly shit? Oh yeah, for bat tokens, I have a bunch of Batman trading cards.
Nice.
Including Val Kilmer Batman, the best Batman token ever. And then and Morbius, the living vampire for bat token. Vampire token also interchangeable. And then for humans, I had this, and I'm looking for a complete set, but I just had a random bunch of cards from those D&D trading card sets in those boxes, those cube boxes. It's like here's all the spells in D&D Second Edition. Here's all the creatures from D. Like they had. Like,
yeah.
I wish I had those because I have a few cards from them. Here's all my human tokens. I use these as humans, like. They're just regular townsfolk cards and shit, Like it's so perfect for humans.
Yeah.
So yeah, I have special human tokens. But no, I'm looking to get those things too at some point. Like a bunch of other things for tokens. Because Magic makes nice tokens and all, but nothing will beat the Monarch token that is the idol from Raiders of the Lost Ark. Like my Monarch token. You want to be the Monarch now.
I have a deck that uses Monarch.
I don't yet, but I will.
One of the One of the dinosaurs uses Monarch.
Oh,
And it's
right
a
on.
mana multiplier when you're the monarch.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Regal Behemoth, I think it was.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's like a $16 rare.
Yeah, he went up because of
EDH.
Dino
Yeah.
stupidity.
Whew. All right, I think that's my warning sign. I gotta go. You gotta
Yeah,
go. 'Cause you need
I'm
food.
fading because I need food.
Thank you all for joining us.
I just got into the talky bit, so it was just like I don't want to leave because I'm having a good time talking to my friend.
Yeah, exactly. I hope to be streaming some more. Send me goodwill wishes and shit, and ply me
Indeed.
with gifts, and I'll definitely more likely to stream. And take it easy, everyone. Bye.
All right, there's peoples.
Send me cards you know you want to.